Hi, and welcome to the Dream Girl Trucking Channel. Dream Girl is not about the conventional dream girl, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. It's about a girl, or a female, in my case, who dreams and has goals and works on her goals. So it's for anybody who has a goal and is working on it, or has a dream and is working on it, or they're living it, or they're just thinking about it right now. So if you're a dreamer like me and you always have a goal, welcome to my channel. If you're not a dreamer like me and you never have a goal, welcome to my channel. So let's get on with it. Today's video I am going to call Should Women Be in Trucking? Because honestly, it really crosses my mind sometimes. As some of you know who've seen my other videos, I mention from time to time that I am on some Facebook groups for women truckers, women in trucking. And, it just really, it blows my mind. There's all kinds of women out here, but should they be out here? That's the question. That's what I'm wondering, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. And I hope that you'll put your comments down below after you put a like on my video. Anyway, so there's young women who are in their mid to early 20s, single moms usually. Some are maybe between 30 and 45, and they're married, but they've always wanted to be a truck driver. And then there are others who are older like me and single, and they just really want to go and see the world. So one thing that I've noticed, and it's a big letdown for them when they find out, but they think that they're going to be paid tourists somehow, and that they're going to be able to just always be on vacation, traveling around, going places, experiencing things. And then they get out here and they say, no, when we don't get to stop at all. And I forgot there's another kind of women truckers. I don't want to leave you ladies out. It's the wives. It's the wives and the girlfriends who come out here and they perform the role of co-driving. So they're not usually as disillusioned as the ones who get out here and, come out here by themselves. And a lot of them are disillusioned that they don't make a lot of money. They heard they were going to basically get rich. I don't know. They don't know. Truck drivers lie about how much they make all the time. And then again, we don't make as much as we made, 3 or 4 years ago when everything was booming. I have noticed that places are hiring the new drivers in instead of cutting the pay and then making everybody quit and they don't have anybody to drive their trucks. They're just letting them go as they want, as usual, as we do. But when they hire on new drivers, they're hiring them on for 45 and 55 cents a mile. So they're hiring them on for a lot less per mile. And then when these ladies just get out of school, then they're shocked because they can't make any money. So another thing that I see is ladies who want to go local. They went to school thinking, oh, I can just go to work every day and come home, same as always. And they don't understand they're swapping a 40-hour-a-week job for a 70-hour-a-week job. So they get disillusioned. And then there's the question of who wants us? Who wants a lady truck driver? You men, I understand y'all want companionship. You want somebody that you can take out, go dancing, go out to eat, go to a movie, have a good time. Your plus one when you go places, go on vacation, whatever. Maybe some of y'all have kids and you're thinking, somebody to help me raise my kids, or, whatever. All you baddies out there are just looking for a maid and somebody to do your laundry and your cooking and clean your truck. That's the thing about you guys, y'all see us lady truck drivers. Now we got your game, okay? We already know. You see us lady truck drivers and you want us to come co-drive with you, and we know why. So that's a thing. So if you guys really want that to happen, y'all are going to have to practice practice, I don't know, polish it up or something, make it more appealing because, you know, one time I was coming out, it was in the wintertime, and I had just taken a shower, and I didn't put any makeup on that day, I don't think. And so it was really cold. And so I had my coat on, my long coat. I had my muffler, I had it wrapped across my face. That might have been right the first year that I was trucking and we wore masks inside all the time. And I like the masks only because in regular life I don't wear them. But that winter I was like, oh, it's like a beard. I can see why men wear beard, because my face would stay so warm, you know. So like, and I had my toboggan on. So basically all you could see was like that I was a female. You couldn't see my shape or anything because I had this big thick coat on. And this man trucker, he worked for the same company as me, so of course that gives them the right to talk to us. And he's like, hey, you're beautiful. What's your phone number? You want to go trucking with me? I'm like, no, I'm not beautiful. You don't really need my phone number. No, I don't want to go trucking with you. So, you know, but a lot of girls out here, I guess maybe they think they're going to come out here and find their Mr. Right in a truck. And it's just not that easy. It's hard to get along in a truck. So I got to really hand it to the wives who are out here with their men. You know, it takes a lot of trust. So one of y'all has to sleep while the other one's driving. And, you know, those kind of truck driving ladies, though, and I don't want to upset them, but most of the time, and there's no such thing as all, most of the time, they just steer. They don't back. They don't check the oil. They don't, you know, they don't do anything. They don't put the fuel in. They just steer. And, you know, that's it. They don't know how to shift gears. They can't be on their own. They don't feel confident, you know, whatever. They've always been with their man, and they have their function. Should they be out here since, you know, they don't really know what they're doing and they can't pull their own weight? Now, some of y'all can. I'm not talking to y'all. But if you can't pull your own weight, should you be out here? If you're a companion and you cook in the truck and you clean the truck and you walk the dog and you do the laundry, because I've met those ladies, and they're hard-working ladies. But should they be out here? Or should they just be at home and come out here every once in a while to help their man or alleviate his loneliness, whatever it is? As far as it goes for the young ones, the young mothers, yes, you can raise a child in a truck, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. A truck is no place for a toddler. It's like a tin can in here. It's hard to even get enough movement for us to stay alive. In fact, truck drivers, we die in our trucks all the time. So, you know, should you have a toddler in here? Should you have a car seat in here? Some of them do. I've seen them myself, and probably some of y'all have too. What are you going to do with your baby when you got to go check in? I don't know. I've never seen a baby checking in. I mean, do you just leave it in the truck? Because sometimes it takes a long time to check in. The people who check in are slow, and there's only one of them, and, you know, there's 8 or 9 drivers. I was at this one place, you had to hike down the street, and then you had to wait in a long line, and then while I was waiting in line, they announced that everybody was going on break and they'd be back in 15 minutes. So, you know, I would hate to leave a child, a baby, a toddler, you know, in the truck for that long. It just seems not right. I have seen whole families out here, and I don't know how they do it. You know, 2 kids and 2 adults in one truck. I don't know. Anyway. So, should they be out here? Should a family be out here? Should a woman bring her 2 kids out here and live in a truck? You know, is it? And that's another thing. It's not safe. We're in one of the most dangerous. Occupations that there is, more dangerous than being a cop or a firefighter. And, you know, we just really never know when it's going to be us in that 21 car pileup, or it's going to be us, you know, sliding off into the ditch or being blown over by a strong wind. So is this the place for children? Should mothers be out here? Personally, you're going to hate me for this, but I don't think so. I think your kid needs you at home, and they need that normalcy, and they need their social life, they need their friends, they need to get exercise, they need to run, and they need to play, and they need to see the other members of the family. They need their grandparents and their aunts and their uncles and their cousins. They need more than just a tin can. So no, I don't think they should be out here. Okay, so let's see here. The women who are married and their husbands don't want them to truck. I have seen this. I have always wanted to be a truck driver. My husband doesn't want me to be. What should I do? And stupid people are saying, just follow your dreams. Well, that's not what it's like when you're married. Everything is 50-50. You don't just up and leave. You men, honey, I'm leaving. I always wanted to go be on Deadliest Catch. I'm going to go sail the Atlantic Ocean, whatever that ocean is. It goes up there to wherever it was that they did Deadliest Catch. You guys know, out there in the cold for months on end. Yeah, that's my fantasy. I've always wanted to do it. Bye-bye. That just don't cut it when you're married. There's two of y'all, and that kind of selfishness doesn't have a place. It's wrong, and it's shameful. So, no, those women should not be out here. Now, if they have their husband's blessing, totally different story. Totally different story. I do have a friend who's married. Her husband does not drive, and he became disabled, and she needed to do something more for their income. And so she's out here, and he's at home, and it works for them. They have a great marriage, and they love each other a whole lot. He doesn't get jealous or think she's out here cheating or anything like that at all. And she goes home really regular, so she makes sure she gets her home time, and that works out good for them. So let's see. The next one is women like myself. I'm 60. I don't have any pets. I don't have any husband. My kids are grown. I do like to get home and, watch my grandkids, play sports. They play sports on Saturdays. And I like to do that. My little cousins live with me. They're the same age as my grandkids because they're my cousin's grandkids. And so she lives with me too. They all live with me. And they're just staying with me for a while. But I like to go home and do family stuff and have family gatherings. My house is big, so usually, and I'm an organizer, and I invite everybody over. So there's no reason for a woman that's older and doesn't have obligations at home to be out here. But we have to understand that this is a man's job. It's a man's job. It's not a woman's job. We have to be willing to get underneath our trucks when we need to and lift up the hood and change the windshield wipers or whatever. So as long as we can do the job, and sometimes we all need help, so that's not saying much. If I need help, like cutting off a seal, I can't do it. A man will come over. I don't have a problem with it, but for the most part, I can do it myself. I am a professional. That's my thing. So what do you guys think? What do you girls think? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.